Once upon a time, in a small village called Noorpur, there lived a boy named Hamza. Hamza was poor. His father ran a tiny roadside shop, and the family's financial condition was so weak that by the end of most months, even basic groceries became difficult to afford. But there was something unusual about Hamza. He always thought big. One day at school, the teacher asked all the students, "What do you want to become when you grow up?" One student said, "A police officer." Another said, "A driver." Someone else said, "A shopkeeper." When Hamza's turn came, he stood up confidently and said, "Sir, I want to become a person who changed thousands of lives." The entire class burst into laughter. One boy mocked him. "First look at your shoes, then talk about changing the world." Hamza sat down quietly, but deep inside a voice whispered, "People see your condition, but God sees your intention." When Hamza returned home, he asked his mother, "Mom, can poor people not big dream?" His mother smiled gently and replied, "My son, dreams do not belong to the rich. Dreams belong to the brave." Those words settled deep in Hamza's heart. That day he made a decision. He would never think small again. Hamza built a new habit. Every night before sleeping, he closed his eyes and imagined himself as a successful person standing on a big stage, teaching and inspiring people, seeing his parents happy and proud. People around him said, "These are just fantasies." But Hamza understood something powerful. Great success is first created in the mind and only then in reality. Resources in the village were limited, but Hamza refused to give up. He collected old books from others, studied under street lights when electricity failed, learned from anyone willing to teach him, used every small opportunity to grow. Many people advise him, "Be realistic. People like us cannot achieve big things." But Hamza believed small thinking creates limits, big thinking creates possibilities. Years later, Hamza applied for a scholarship that he believed would change his life. He worked day and night preparing for it. But when the results were announced, his name was not on the list. His dreams felt shattered. For the first time, doubt entered his mind. Maybe people were right. Maybe his dreams were too big. That night, sitting alone, he almost decided to give up. Then he remembered his mother's word. Dreams belong to the brave. He realized something important. Failure does not mean your dream is wrong. It means your journey is still in progress. Instead of quitting, Hamza changed his approach. He began teaching younger students in the village for free. Using an old borrowed phone, he started recording simple lessons and sharing them online. At first, only a few people watched. 5 views, 10 views, maybe 20. But Hamza continued because his goal was never small popularity. It was big impact. One day, one of his videos suddenly went viral. Thousands of students watched it, then millions. People loved the way he explained difficult concepts in a simple and heartfelt way. The same boy who was once laughed at became a source of inspiration. An educational organization noticed Hamza's work and offered support to help him build an online learning platform. Years passed. One day Hamza stood on a large stage. speaking to thousands of students. Looking at the audience, he said, I was not successful because my life was easy. I became successful because I refused to think small. In the front row sat his parents, their eyes filled with pride and tears of happiness. Morals of the story: Hamza's journey teaches a powerful lesson. Your life grows according to the size of your thinking. When you think small, your action becomes small. When you think big, your courage becomes bigger than your fears. You don't need perfect conditions to begin. You only need a vision bigger than your problem. Are your dreams limited by your situation or powered by your imagination? Because success does not belong to those who have everything. It belongs to those who dare to think big. Your future is created by the size of your thoughts.